Hey guys, it's Kelsey here. I have a list of my top 5 favorite fragrances for fall, and let's go ahead and get started. Now, these fragrances aren't in any particular order, and I also want to apologize in advance if I butcher any of the French pronunciations. Can't even say French correctly, but yeah, and I also have a list of some notes that I took down below me, so if you see me looking down, that is why. Now my first fragrance is from a brand called Parfumerie Generale, and the fragrance is Praline de Santal. And this fragrance is a woody gourmand, and the notes that stand out the most to me are heliotrope, which is kind of like a doughy-ish smell, sandalwood, and hazelnut. And this fragrance is really warm and rich, really just cozy. I reach for this a lot when I'm running out the door or if I'm in a rush and I don't really have time to think about what fragrance I want to wear, and I just squirt this on really quick because it feels, although it's really rich, it feels like it's not too powerful. The only downfall to this fragrance is that it doesn't have the longest lasting power. I'd say it only lasts around 3 or so hours, at least to my nose. Everyone's skin has a different reaction with fragrance, so yeah. And that one is available, I got mine at Scent Bar in Los Angeles, but you can also order it from Lucky Scent, and I think that Parfumerie Generale has their own website as well. I could be wrong, but this was $105 for 50 milliliters. My second fragrance is from a brand called L'Artisan Parfumeur, and the fragrance is Traversee du Bosphore. Hard to pronounce. This fragrance is a fruity leather, and it's also been called kind of like a Turkish delight fragrance, meaning it has notes of rose, almond, and sugar in it. And other notes in this are apple, pomegranate, leather, saffron, and iris. And again, when I say a fragrance notes include, that's not including all of their notes, because press releases don't release every single fragrance note that is in a perfume. So, and I really love how versatile this perfume is. I actually bought it during the summer in the really hot weather, and it worked well in warm weather, and it's actually been working really well in cold weather too. I can even wear this to work, and I work in a retail store where I have to interact with customers, and I don't feel like this ever overwhelms other people when I'm in close contact with them. So yeah, this one is definitely wear to work, in my opinion. And also it has a pretty good lasting power. This one was 50 milliliters for 120. Now I know these sound like they're pretty expensive, but you can also, a lot of websites sell what is called a decant, which is when they pour some of the perfume into a smaller size, and that way if you're not ready to make such a huge commitment to one perfume, or just a little bit out of your price range, that way you can smell the or like wear the perfume as much as you want, and then if you use up the decant, then you can also go on to buying a full bottle. My third fragrance is from Lanvin, and their fragrance is called Arpege. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on the bottle, but I'll write everything down below. This fragrance is in the current formulation. It was originally released in I think 1926 or 1927, and then re-released in the 90s. So I have the newer formulation. This is considered a floral aldehyde, and it is also considered the second great floral aldehyde after Chanel's No. 5. And the notes of this include bergamot, peach, jasmine, rose, ylang-ylang, tuberose, coriander, sandalwood, vanilla, vetiver, patchouli, and stearax. So lots of notes listed, and I can definitely tell in the fragrance because it's very complex. I would consider this a very lush, full-bodied floral. It's denser than most aldehydes that I've smelled, almost getting to the point where I'd consider it a floral oriental, which is what you would consider, or what you would call a really rich fragrance. And I got this at a discount shop. I think it was Perfume Mania for around $30. I think this is this is 30 milliliters and I got it for about $30. My fourth fragrance is from Guerlain and it is Tonka Imperiale. See that? And this is considered an oriental. It has notes of tonka, spices, white honey, vanilla, almond, woods, amber, and tobacco. And I can really smell the creaminess and the tobacco and kind of like a hay note almost. I wear this a lot when it's chilly outside. It's kind of a very warming fragrance. This one is actually my biggest splurge of these 5. I got it when I was visiting a friend in Paris, and I went to the Guerlain boutique on Champs-Élysées, and this was my kind of Paris gift to myself after graduating as well. So it's not as readily available in the US. You probably can find it somewhere online, but they usually sell it only in their Paris boutiques. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. It has this really cute little spray. I don't want to spray it, but little button thing. I don't know what these are called. Poof that you push. My last fragrance is from a company called Sonoma Scent Studio, and it's called Champagne de Bois. I actually don't have a bottle of this one. I ordered a bunch of samples online. I think this is like 1 milliliter or so. It'll cost like a couple bucks, and I've just been wearing that one so much. I actually have that one on me today, and this is considered a kind of like a foamy, woody fragrance. It has aldehydes, cloves, jasmine, sandalwood, amber, vetiver, labdanum, and frankincense. And this fragrance is so cozy, so relaxing. I wouldn't actually wear this one to work just because I feel like it has a little bit more projection with the scent, and fragrance is such a personal experience that maybe not everyone will like this, so I'd rather keep it to myself, just so I can be a little bit polite. But it's one of my favorite fragrances for just lounging around at home. Like, today I'm at home filming, so I thought this was a fabulous choice for myself. I just checked the Sonoma Scent Studio website, and they have 5 milliliter spray bottles for $17, and they also have 17 milliliter for $32, and they have, I think, a 34 milliliter, but I forget what the price was on that. So this line is really affordable. It's really well done. They have great customer service. I couldn't say more nice things about Sonoma Scent Studio. So. And in case you were wondering, I will be purchasing a larger size bottle as soon as I'm done with my sample vial. I'm a little over halfway, so. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll list all of the product information down below. Let me know if you have any questions, or please let me know what your favorite fall fragrance is. Thanks again.